East Crawford Avenue and Prospect Street from March 25th, 2019, and removed April 29th, 2019. And I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is this for their soup thing?
Yeah, it's a soup.
All right. City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilwoman Tizan.
Yes.
Councilman Keady.
Yes.
Councilman Topper.
Yes.
Councilman Karpiak.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes.
Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Connellsville to approve city missions overhead banner request as submitted. Overhead banner is to be erected on East Crawford Avenue and Prospect Street from July 1, 2019, and removed August 22nd, 2019. And I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Do we know what? Does they say what this is for?
Is that bowls? This is the
Yeah.
bowls.
No, that's
That's the other one. That's the
This is the
community
summer
action.
one.
It's in here as well.
Is it their 5K race that they have?
I just like to throw it out there.
It's community action. Main Street. 5K walk for the homeless and everything. That's what's going to be on the message on the banner. It's for
Okay.
the city mission.
City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Topper.
Yes.
Councilman Karpiak.
Yes.
Councilman Keady.
Yes.
Councilwoman
Bless you.
Tizan.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes.
Bless you.
And that's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, thank you, Councilman Karpiak. Over to you, Councilwoman Tizan.
Okay, I have 6 resolutions this evening, but they're mostly board appointments and resignations, along with some park use approvals, so nothing too exciting. So let me start. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Connellsville to appoint Mike Parlak to the Connellsville Recreation Board effective immediately, term to expire the first Monday in January 2023, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Keady.
Yes.
Councilman Karpiak.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tizan.
Yes.
Councilman Topper.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes.
Okay. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Connellsville to accept the resignation of Pastor Don Smith from the Connellsville Senior Citizens Board effective immediately, and I so move.
Is there a second?
As much as I hate to. Second.
Yes, thank you, Pastor. Seriously. I mean, I know you're not going to be stopped serving the community, but it was just you've done a lot of great things for that senior center, and I think a lot of it, you kept it going. Especially when we could, it took forever for us to get the property taxes removed from that building. So I know the stress level that was there, on not only on you,
7-year ordeal.
and on you and Mr. McLucky and the board. I mean, it was definitely a stressful thing worrying about paying the bills and all that. So
We can get everything right and then you
I know.
resign.
I know what I'm saying. Now we made it easy on you, and you wasn't like, it's too easy. Now I gotta go.
I only show up to do the hard stuff.
There you go.
But thank you so much for your service. I really appreciate it. City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Karpiak.
Yes.
Councilman Topper.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tizan.
Yes.
Councilman Keady.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes.
Okay, this deals with approval for the girls softball league to use East Park again. Okay. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Connellsville to approve the contract between the city and the Connellsville Girls Softball League for use of the ball field at East Park for the 2019 softball season. Liability insurance will be provided by the league as stated in the contract. Fees to be determined, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
I'm excited for them to return. I know now with the fencing down at Mounds Creek, I think that you're going to have a lot more people contacting the city to use that field. So hopefully, if you're interested, you're going to contact our city clerk because he's does it all.
East Park.
I know. I'm just saying for practice fields. If you were looking to practice in the city on our parks, please-
Honestly, if it's Little League or girls softball, go through your league president. Let
Okay.
them make the determinations because we split up the field.
Right.
And-
But sooner than later. Don't
Yes.
wait till the season starts.
Exactly.
Because by that time, the days have been filled with practice times and all that. So let's try to be proactive and do it now. City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilwoman Tizan.
Yes.
Councilman Karpiak.
Yes.
Councilman Keady.
Yes.
Councilman Topper.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes.
This next resolution deals with Emily Richter resigning from the Recreation Board. To thank her for all her help she's done. She has said that she will still stay on as a non-voting member, but she is opening up Youghiogheny Holistic Living. It's going to be March 9th is the grand opening for that, so she's busy. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Connellsville to accept the resignation of Emily Richter from the Connellsville Recreation Board effective immediately, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Yeah, thank you, Emily. I mean, she came onto the board and worked her butt off, and now she's going to be doing that with her, bringing a new business to the city, and I'm very, very excited. She's an amazing massage therapist. I'm not going to get
She
the
is.
massage from her, so
She is?
I highly recommend
Can't
her.
deny it.
I highly recommend her. I really do. So I can't wait to go to her new I can't wait to see the house and everything with the renovations they've done there. It's going to be amazing to be there in March. So, City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Topper.
Yes.
Councilman Keady.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tazan.
Yes.
Councilman Kubiak.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes.
This is another appointment to the Recreation Board. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Connellsville to appoint Francis McLaughlin to the Connellsville Recreation Board effective immediately, term to expire the first Monday in January 2022. I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is this going to fill the board back up?
I think so, yeah,
Even better. That's great.
I know.
City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Kubiak.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tazan.
Yes.
Councilman Keady.
Yes.
Councilman Topper.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes.
Okay, be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Connellsville to grant General Braddock's Fish Club permission to use Yawk River Park on May 11th, 2019 for their fishing day, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Just real quickly, I spoke to Larry Anderson. He's the new president of the Braddock's Fish Club. Very, very excited to bring back the Kids' Day to Yawk Park on May 11th. Last year they had over 200 people. It was amazing to see the whole riverbank filled with kids and fishing into Yawk River. It's just something, we need to push more. It's a really great thing for kids to learn how to fish and have a good time at it. This year, they're going to raise it a little bit, and they're going to actually stock the Yawk with some super trout, as he says, which are 24 inches or bigger. They're going to get 50 of those fish. But that coming with that is a cost. So it's cost like $40 to $50 per fish to do that. So he is out now seeking donations, sponsorships to cover the cost of these fish. They actually are going to tag them, and if the kid catches them, they're going to give a cash prize out to whoever catches that fish the day of the Kids' Day. So it's a really great thing that they're doing. They're coming, bringing the Yawk back big time. Right now they're working on getting another hatchery that's in Bullskin, and once they get control of that, they're looking to stock the Yawk River here, 15,000 trout a year. They want Larry, according to Larry, we're going to be the most stocked river in the United States once their General Braddock's done.
One of the things that has happened since we've had the rainiest summer on record is you could not fish the Yawk last year. Every time it would get to a place where you fish it, it rained again, high water, muddy water. Then of course they had to let so much water out of the dam for flood control. That kept it high. And all the fish that Connellsville sportsmen and Braddock guys have been stalking, they're still there. So we are going to have one of the best fisheries on the Yawk, which we pretty much did anyways, but now it's even going to be better.
Yeah, I'm pumped about that. I told Larry that that's something that we as the community need to advertise that out. If you're a fisherman, you like to fish, you're not going to find a better area to fish in than ours.
You'll catch more fish right there than you will in Dunbar Creek now.
And so, but anyhow, if you were interested in being a sponsor of this event, they would gladly take your sponsorship. They're looking to get a $40 to $50 or more, whatever you are comfortable giving, they'll accept, just to help cover the cost, because that day they give out fishing poles and they give out prizes, and it's just really a day to get kids excited about fishing. Because once you learn how to do it, it's free fun. Till after you're 16, you got to get a fishing permit, but it's a free fund where you can go out and have a good time on the river and really, it's self-sustaining. Learn how to put food on the table for your family or whatnot. But it's just, I just really appreciate them bringing this back, and I just hope the community supports it. Did we vote?
No.
Sorry. City Clerk, vote. Take the vote.
Councilwoman Suzanne?
I think he's-
I need to, nobody seconded it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I? Is there a
You got
second?
Bob Topper.
No, we didn't. That was the last one.
That was this one.
Oh,
That
did
was
it?
this one.
Sorry.
Oh.
I just talked too long.
It's past 6:45.
Councilwoman Suzanne?
Yes.
Councilman Karpiak?
Yes.
Councilman Topper?
Yes.
Councilman Key?
Yes.
And Mayor Lincoln.
Yes.
Just pass my time. That's it? Oh.
Thank you, Councilwoman Zan. Before Councilman Topper, I totally forgot, our citywide cleanup, volunteer cleanup day is going to be on April 27th, 8 a.m. We'll start at Yawk Park. We'd love to have as many kids, students, college age, to come help us clean up the city, get it ready for the summer months. It's very successful every year. I'm going to thank Aaron Zolbrod and Mary Beth Salentino. They are the ones that organize it and do such a really good job at it. If you got a group, want to be a part of it, there's a Facebook page, Connellsville Clean Up Connellsville, and there's a link that you can sign up online to get ready for that day, because we definitely been driving around and we definitely are going to need a good scrubbing and cleaning to get us ready for our summer months. So April 27th is the day to clean up Connellsville, and then May 11th
Yes.
is actually the garbage day, where you can put your garbage out the night before, and that'll be the spring cleanup garbage day for the city, will be May 11th.
October 5th will be the
And
fall.
October 5th, we're ready this year.
Because
October
someone will
5th.
call May 12th
Oh,
to
yes.
find out when the fall
Yeah,
is.
so May 11th and October 5th are the two garbage days this year for the city. Maybe we'll figure out what we can do about TVs, TV donations sometime this year.
There's a hard to recycle event.
Well, the
we
county
shared
has them
it.
all year long,
just
but
shared
we would
them,
just like to,
yeah.
we'd love to have one here, if we could get one here. And bringing your TVs down to that big, large green recycling bin is not permitted. And we do have surveillance
Yes,
cameras
cameras.
now, so if we do catch you dumping your TVs, you're gonna have a visit from our Connellsville Police to discuss that. Now over to you, Councilman Topper.
Health officers reports in the packet. New Haven Hose report for January, 20 alarms. They did have one accident with entrapment I'll touch on in a second. One structure fire. Average 10 firefighters per alarm. Traveled 126 miles. 16 hours of fundraising. I like that Chief Layton has included that into his report. And 4 hours of training. So kind of give us an idea of the amount of time they spend fundraising within the month. Another thing for the calendar of events, they are having their breakfast with the Easter Bunny again this year. It'll be April 14th, which is Palm Sunday. I don't have the exact time, but it is planned for that day, and I'm sure there will be details to follow on their Facebook page and website. Going back to that vehicle accident real quick, that was along 8th Street. It's something after I talked to Greg about, Mayor Lincoln about, the times of days and the speeds that people are coming down 8th Street is getting a little ridiculous. I know the police do what they can to try to enforce that area. They have the aggressive driving enforcement through there, but from that light of Walmart to this light at Sheets, it's almost turned into a racetrack, and that is a residential area. This isn't a business district. It's not that it's okay to speed anywhere, but that is a residential area. And this car actually was another one that wrecked into a house along that area. And I just know the people along 8th Street are feeling a little fed up with the speeding, and there's some tricky intersections there with Lysing Ring. So please just use caution coming down through that bend and through that area. It's a lot of our accidents and a lot of our major accidents happen in that little corridor right there for some reason between the car wash and Sheets. And people just gotta slow down just a little bit. I know you want to get through town quickly, but there's no real rush. So I just wanted to talk about that. I know the Mayor and I talked about it, and hopefully during the summer we can kick up some more enforcement in that area.
That is definitely the plan of action. I definitely discussed that with the police chief about that area. Another thing that would help the city is if the state would finally let us use radar.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows those 2 lines up on that hill is the only place that they can catch you for speeding.
Yep.
You can't catch you for speeding down at the bottom. Can't catch, you know what I mean? If we had access to using a radar gun, we could sit anywhere we want in the city, and there would be no longer, people would not be able to manipulate that system. And it's ridiculous that we don't have it. Absolutely ridiculous, but another thing.
So that's the New Haven report. I do have we went over the Planning Commission report earlier. Having a reappointment to the Health Board. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Clonsville to reappoint Dale Cadwallader to the Clonsville Board of Health, term to expire April 1st, 2024, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Hey, just thank you, Dr. Cadwallader, for re-upping, because I think every time his appointment ends, he does. I think you just got to give him a little nudge to do it again. He does an excellent job for the health board, and we appreciated taking the time out of his busy schedule to do that, because I really do. I appreciate him so much for doing that. City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Keady?
Yes.
Councilman Karpiak?
Yes.
Councilwoman Tazan?
Yes.
Councilman Topper?
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln?
Yes.
I too would like to echo what the Mayor just said. I've been on now for a little over a year, and I've got to know the members of the health board, and they're all extremely smart and talented, and I'm very lucky to have them because they are very detail oriented, and it's a really good board to work with. So I'm glad it's staying put as is, and he's going to come on for another term. I did have one quick question. I wanted to revert back to, we were talking about the peddler's permit for the. Is that something we're allowed to deny, or once they request, is it?
What happens is they take the $75, whatever it is, that covers the cost of doing a background check. So the chief, what he does is he reviews the person's application, which Vern.
With GSI, they have to actually do every person.
IGS.
IGS. They do every person individually. It isn't like there's one guy comes.
Yeah.
Whoever's going to be in town has to have. be on it.
So we go back, make sure that there's no criminal background, and make sure they're legitimate. And he also tells them, this is what you're allowed to do when you're here. No aggressive sales taxes, because that's the problem we have, is they go up in the door and make it like you're required to pull your electric bill or your gas bill out and show these individuals your bills, but you don't have to do that. So if we get complaints, like we've had in the past, we had people that actually legally had a peddler's permit. We got so many complaints that this is before the Chief family was Chief Capitos. He revoked their peddler's permit, and we sent them packing. Don't let it come back. But yes, we can definitely deny if he would find it that's not.
So if you have a negative experience,
Yes.
feel free to come
Yes,
forward.
100%. Yes, if IGS employee comes to your door and is rude to you or blah blah blah, I mean, you feel that it was not a good experience, please reach out to the police department. Believe me, our police chief will not tolerate it, and that's why we try our best to make sure every resident here is safe from those types of things. That's why we have this peddler's permit system. The city does not make money off that. We're not making money. It's just to cover the expenses of us doing the background checks of the individuals that want it to come into the city to do their door-to-door sales.
Okay, I just wanted a little more clarification on how that works.
100%.
That's all I have. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you, Councilman Popper. With that, did we forget anything? We good? All right, well, we're going to resolve this meeting. Hope everybody has a good rest of the month. See you in March. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Connellsville that this meeting of City Council does hereby adjourn. I so move. Is there a second?
Second.
City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Topper?
Yes.
Councilman Karpiak?
Yes.
Councilwoman Tazan?
Yes.
Councilman Keady?
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln?
Yes.